Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Sean. So I wanted to film a booktube video, so I was browsing like my liked videos for booktube videos, trying to think of a topic for a video, and so I chose this tag. It was created by Maria Andrea. She did a video called Mixtape for Amelia, which was based on a novella by Silvia Moreno Garcia, Prime Meridian. So she came up with his tag video where she created a mixtape for the character in that novella. And so she came up with several questions that were like prompts for each track. So I chose to do that video for this video, creating a mixtape for a character. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do this the exact way that Maria Andrea, or should I say Maria? Which do you prefer? I don't know. It's just saying Maria, okay? Because the longer your name goes on, the more likely I am to completely butcher it. So let me know if just saying Maria is okay. But anyway, so I don't know if like the video I'm going to be doing is like the exactly what she intended for this tag, but whatever. This is just the way I'm going to do it. So as much as I can, trying to keep in line with like what her video was, I am creating a mixtape for the character Bluebear from Walter Moore's book, The 13 and a Half Lives of Captain Bluebear. Also, in her tag, she lists the questions both in English and in Spanish. And just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna like try pronouncing the Spanish questions as well. Okay, here we go with question one, side A. Like, you know how a lot of tracks like historically would have like side A, side B. So that's what Maria Andrea did for her tag. So side A, track one, a song that mirrors your mood. And the Spanish is Canción que te canta el espejo. Canción que te canta el espejo. I don't know. I'm going to mispronounce all of this Spanish. I actually took like 4 years of Spanish in high school, but all I really know how to say is like the boy was 5 years old or whatever. That's what taking 4 years of Spanish taught me. Okay, so a song that mirrors your mood. So this is for Bluebear. The song I chose is Hipposong by Stewart, because this is just kind of such a fun, quirky song. So I think that is very much like the character of Bluebear. You know, he's just kind of having fun and just going around exploring, having adventures and stuff. So Hipposong by Stewart. Track two is a song for space travel. Canción para un vieja espacial. Espacial? Okay, this one may be a little bit too heavy for Bluebear, but whatever. I only have so many songs I could choose from. So I chose A Stairway to the Skies by Within Temptation. So Within Temptation is like a Dutch metal band, kind of. So this song is just very much spacey to me because A Stairway to the Skies. But it's kind of a louder rock song, so I don't think that really quite fits Bluebear so much, but I just had to find some kind of a song that would match like space travel. Really, for this one, I would pick like any songs from like Guardians of the Galaxy, but whatever. Stairway to the Skies, Within Temptation. Track three is Love Song for a Broken Heart, Canción de Amor para un Corazón Roto. Bluebear is like a real kind of optimistic, cheerful character, I think. So I think his song for like a broken heart wouldn't be like real tragic, sad, you know? I think he would be kind of like, you know, okay, well, I got to recover from this. You know, I got to find some way up. I got to find some happiness, you know? So I think he would have a more optimistic song. So I chose Get Up by Shinedown. I really like that song. It's just kind of a real positive, like, you know, get up and go, you could do it kind of song. So I think that would fit Bluebear. Track four, the last track on side A, is a song for your best mic drop moment. Oh man, this one's gonna be kind of difficult. Canción temática para cuando hablas con la verdad. Whenever I hear like a mic drop moment for a song, the only thing I could think of, the first thing I could think of is Circle of Life from The Lion King. I mean, I think that is just such a perfect mic drop moment. When they made that film or that cartoon, the developers had to have known that was a mic drop moment. Like, I could just imagine them like folding their arms, crossing their arms across her chest or whatever, and just being so proud when they got like that scene finally like completely finished and just watched it and knew that would be the opening of the film. You know, they must have just known like, okay, the bar is set, try to beat that, you know. So anyway, any song for a mic drop moment, I gotta go with Circle of Life. Side B, track 1, entry song into Wonderland, Canción de Entrada al País de las Maravillas. Okay, for this one, there is really only one song I could think of for like an entry into Wonderland, because this is like actually a song for one of my book series, my Angels and Demons book series I've talked about, Blade of Perdition. I have this song for this character's like entrance into heaven, and that song is La Coronacion by Globus. So it's just this real kind of epic music track, and there's this one part in particular that just sounds like so heavenly to me. So like when that part of the chorus or whatever kicks in, I just imagine that is like what I would want to have play when I like walk into heaven, you know. That would be my theme music. This is what I think heaven would sound like. So La Coronacion by Globus. Track 2, in a parallel universe, they are listening to this song. En una vida o dimensión paralela, ella escucha esta canción. I wonder if like ella and la is like, you know, he, she, they. So pronouns. Anyway. En una vida o dimensión paralela, ella escucha esta canción. How is my Spanish? I wonder how much I'm butchering it. What would be funny is if like my Spanish is better than my English. That'd be hilarious. Okay, anyway, in a parallel universe, they are listening to this song. There were like several of these tracks this song would have fit in, but I'm going to go with Blue by Ever Stays Red. Ever Stays Red is like a real obscure like Christian rock band. They were actually played a concert for the first concert I ever went to. I guess it must have been like around 2003 or so, 2004. My first concert ever was Ever Stays Red, and that was my favorite song at the time, and really it has remained my favorite song ever since. I mean, there's lots of songs I listen to more now, but I think if you were to ask me my favorite song of all time, it's probably Blue by Ever Stays Red. So I think in a parallel universe, especially for this character Bluebear, I mean, it's right in the title. You have to have any kind of, you know, blue or bear, you know, so this song has it. Blue by Ever Stays Red. And kind of a part of the meaning of the song, you know, is like, you know, there's the expression like, oh, I feel so blue or whatever. So blue is kind of like a synonym or whatever for depression, but so many cool things are blue, you know, like the ocean or whatever. So what the song is kind of saying is, you know, that blue is actually beautiful, you know. So anyway, that also I think fits Blue's personality, just, you know, being real kind of cheerful about things. So Blue. Definitely go check them out though. Ever Stays Red. Blue is a real good song. There's also like I'll Tell the World. That's one of my favorites. Another real good song by them is Glorious. And then there's a song called like Alleluia. Not Hallelujah, but Alleluia. I think it's also subtitled like How You Move Me So. Anyway, I really like Ever Stays Red. There's like A Beautiful Redemption. I really like that song. There's also like Blessed Glory. I really like that song. I also like a song by them called Look to the Hills. That's probably also one of my favorites. Also, did I mention Anthem? That's a real cool song as well. But Blue, Ever Stays Red. It's really unfortunate. I think Ever Stays Red only had like 3 albums. So real unfortunate. Like one of my favorite bands ever. But they just didn't do too much music. Track 3 is A Song for Daydreaming. Una canción para sonar con los ojos abiertos. 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 I wonder what's like the origin of that word, because I mean a lot of like Spanish words, you know, you can kind of tell, you know, similarities with English. Like, you know, earlier there was like dimension, which is dimension, you know, so there's a lot of words that are, you know, similar, but I don't know where like abiertos, how that becomes like dreaming or whatever. And then there's ojos, which I thought ojos is eyes, so like eyes, I don't know. I'm curious like what the exact translation of that is. I like Spanish though. Spanish is real cool to me because, you know, it's real heavily based on Latin, which is based, you know, English is largely based on Latin. So in a large way, if you speak English, you can kind of like sound out a lot of Spanish. The only problem is they speak it so darn quick. Anyway, a song for daydreaming. Una canción para sonar con los ojos abiertos. Abiertos. I need to know how to pronounce that. A song for daydreaming. So for this one, I need to look how to pronounce this. Excuse me a moment. I just got to duck off here. But the song is Kalby and blah. Kalby Ektarak by Amir Diab. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but Amir Diab is like an Egyptian pop singer, and so he's one of my like favorite musicians or whatever. So yeah, that's just something I do a lot, is I just listen to like Arabic pop music, Egyptian pop music. It really helps because my Trevor Nye series, the first phase of it is based in the Middle East. So Amir Diab is kind of like my theme track or whatever for a lot of my books because, you know, I'm writing about Egypt or Syria or Turkey or Saudi Arabia or Iraq or whatever. So I just like to play Amir Diab because, you know, it's all Arabic music. So anyway, that's another band I would like highly recommend. So really just probably listen to anything by him, but I mean, like, some of my favorite songs by him are, gosh, I shouldn't even pronounce them, but like I've got to drop off again. But some of my favorite songs by him are like El Alim Allah. I really like that song. And then a song called Anna Mama Kirbert Sungir. I don't know. Anyway, maybe I'll just post the text of those titles, so if you want to look them up, you can. But anyway, so Amir Diab is my answer for a song about daydreaming. And also I think it fits Bluebear's theme, I guess, because Bluebear is really about like, you know, adventure, and he just goes all around, you know, this world exploring things. So to me, Amir Diab is kind of like my like adventurous, exotic music, you know, it just puts me in another place. So that is my choice for that prompt. The last prompt of this tag, the last track of side B, track 4. If their life was a movie, this song would be their soundtrack. Si su vida fuese una... I don't know if fuese is right. Si su vida fuese una película... No, not película. Película. Esta canción es... Oh, man. Estaría en su soundtrack. I just love how some like Spanish words is like exactly English. And I love when like Spanish speakers, how they speak like Spanglish. So they'll be speaking, you know, Spanish. Then they'll just say a few words in English. And, you know, how do they just revert back and forth between them and just mix them in? I don't know. I just think it's real fun to listen to. Anyway, so if their life was a movie, this song would be their soundtrack. I think there is no other option for this song because earlier I mentioned like, you know, Blue and Bear, you know, just to fit his name. So my song was Blue, so I thought something about Bear. So the obvious answer for this is Bare Necessities from the Jungle Books, the cartoon The Jungle Books. So, you know, oh, I probably shouldn't have sing. I may get a copyright strike, and no one would want to hear me sing. So anyway, Bare Necessities from the Jungle Books. That would be Bluebear's song for like a soundtrack for his life or whatever. Bare Necessities. I think it'd be perfect for him. So anyway, that is it for this tag or whatever. I'm sorry, Maria or Maria Andrea, whichever you prefer. I'm sorry if I've like done anything wrong, like not the way you intended or whatever for this video, but whatever. Hopefully you like this video, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Definitely go check out Maria's video. I will post it up here somewhere if I could do that. So yeah, definitely go check out her video. And if you want to see any other videos by me, I will post a couple here. So thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Bye.
2, 3, 4.